going to go and turn my toolbox off. I'm turning off my tool, man.
Turn off the tool.
Tool is turning off. There we go. All right, so theoretically, let's start that, and it would say, yo, you're started. Click. And click. And click. Oop, one more time.
One more time.
This is the real one.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you.
Welcome, human. I am ready for you.
We show onboard computer synchronization.
Roger that.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Let's rock! Oh, you're going straight to hell for that one.
Just a fact, Jack!
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Is this moron number one? Put moron number two on the phone.
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you, I make you laugh. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Yeah, I know that, dude.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Sure. And monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Uh-oh! My heart just stopped! Ah, there it goes.
Penny Lane, there is a barber showing photographs of every head he's had the pleasure to.
You know.
Hey, no?
No, I. Okay, you got me.
Well, the Sgt. Pepper box just came out.
Oh, okay. You know what? So you gotta stop and think about this. There was one time you started with like
Barry Manilow.
Well, okay, I had forgiven you for that one. I had forgiven you for that one, but this one here, yeah. Wow.
What?
Okay.
It's a classic.
Okay, it is. It's classic. Yeah. I'll give you that. It is classic.
It's classic, and this gives us a chance to talk about what's going on in the world of music these days, which is the Sgt. Pepper Ultra Deluxe box set for like $120 on Amazon.
That is
now out.
That is so many words.
Yeah, and here's the best part.
Ultra Deluxe.
Yeah, the Ultra Deluxe box. Here, let me. Right here. See?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Can you here? Let me click on that so people can see this. Holy smokes! I had no idea.
And here's the best part. What I'm playing right now is actually not on the box.
Oh wow!
See, this is the U.S. promo version.
Now you have me confused.
Yeah.
Of why this would not be on the box. Why would this not be on the box?
Well, here, let me explain. This is the U.S. promo version of Penny Lane, which was a slightly different mix, which has a trumpet part at the end that was then later mixed out. And it is included on the box. It's just that the box uses a really crappy needle drop. And in less than an hour's time, I found a much better version online, which has me questioning, why did they not include this one on this box?
I love the really crappy needle drop that now people actually add into records to add validity. I'm doing the V's.
Yeah.
Validity to the. Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, here, listen to the quality of this. It's not bad considering this is sourced from vinyl. This is something that's been floating around the internet for a long time. Someone actually recorded in 3 different copies and then pieced together the best sounding portions of each copy because they were all a bit worn. And cut up here soon will be the part that you'll notice is very different from the version that we hear nowadays. But if you were a kid back in the day listening to it on the radio in the U.S., this is how you heard this song. See that little trumpet part they cut out later.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I wonder why they would do something like that.
Well, they decided that it ends better
not to
without
mention,
that.
aren't the original recordings still around somewhere? Or are they?
Well, the tape of that particular mix accidentally got discarded in 1971. They had the logs where like that reel was like split up, and they like basically were like, "Oh, that was an unused promo mix that is unofficial. Why do we need to keep this tape?"
Wow.
So
I thought maybe it's in a storage garage somewhere in California next to a guy going.
It could
I
be.
love. Yes, I'm talking about the
Well, keep in
young man or
mind
whatever.
that's the copy at Abbey Road that they discarded. They sent a tape to the U.S. to Capitol, which they used to press up those 45s. No one knows where that tape is.
I see.
That could be in a storage locker. But here's what that version is represented
or in
on the
Michael
box.
Jackson's basement.
It could be.
Yeah, possibly.
Actually, that's the one song Michael Jackson didn't get.
Really?
Really. When the
The
guy
full
was
song.
selling off the catalog, he basically decided to give his daughter like a 16th birthday gift and said, you can have the rights to any one Beatles song you want before I sell off the catalog. And he suggested maybe you might want Yesterday because that's the most valuable song and will make you the most money. And she said, no, Penny Lane's my favorite Beatles song ever. I want that one. And so, yeah, that Penny Lane is like the one Beatles song that's not in that catalog.
And the rest, as they would say, is history.
Yes.
There we
but
go.
But when you buy the box, this is what that recording sounds like on the box version.
Penny Lane, there is a barber showing photographs of every head he's had.
That's pretty crappy sounding.
Pretty tinny, yes.
Yeah. Now, mind you, less than an hour searching on the internet.
Penny Lane, there is a barber showing photographs.
So, I mean, everything else on the box is great, but you're going to need to find a better version of that on the internet.
So
to
you've already
replace it.
you fixed the box.
I fixed it in post.
You fixed the box. I like that. Warhawk writes in from my vlog. Anything. By the way, this is the Dune and Bob Show. It is Sunday, May 28th of the 2017.
And I can't see you.
And Johnny can't see me.
Yeah. And
Johnny today is literally
blind.
going blind.
I'm going blind.
He's going blind. And there's this could be a dangerous show today on several levels.
And Kristen helped me test this blindfold earlier. She found it. I put it on, and she lifted up her shirt and asked me if I could see her boobs. And I could not see them, and I reached out with my hands just to confirm that they were there.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that
and
you
then I
went
reached in with my face and did a little...
Johnny?
Yeah?
I'm so proud of you right now.
Okay.
Because you just went Reagan on her. You absolutely just went Reagan on your wife. You trust but verified. The boobies were right there.
I did verify.
You trusted but verified.
And
I love
this
that.
is probably going to be the only time in my life that I scream for my wife to bring me a beer 5 times in a row.
Yeah.
And she's going to gladly
He's going to grab a beer. There we go.
Kristen, can we bring out beer 1?
Can bring out beer 1. And this has got to be a thrilling day for her.
And she's going to show the bottle to the camera so that Dune and you all can see which beer she is bringing as we do this, And I'm going to try to guess what they are and decide which I like better.
Well, that's good.
And we
that's
got
good.
5 choices today.
We got 5 choices. And I got the one in front of me. I am drinking the To Be Told Later.
Okay.
I'm actually going for the light beers today, too.
Beer number 1's come into the...
Beer. Okay, let me click. I'll click on Johnny's camera so you can see it.
Okay.
Beer number 1 is Not to Be Said Yet.
Okay, not to be said. All right. So this is beer number 1. All right. So
And I'd like you to know, as far as you know, her boobies are not exposed. And you can trust me on that. But if you'd like to verify, you can.
I think that's... Now, don't tell me if I'm right or wrong, because we're going to do this all the other times, and if you verify one, then that helps me going forward.
Yep.
I think that's Smittix. So I'm going to put that here, and you can put the bottle next to that.
You sure you don't want me to take things back?
What do you mean, take things back?
Like,
take the bottle back.
Move them out of the way so it doesn't get crowded.
Well, I'm going to need all beers here.
Okay.
I cleared plenty of space.
Okay.
If we can move this box onto the floor somewhere.
Whoa! Now, I would like to tell you that she told you so
Yeah, but the box was sliding out from the sleeve. I was
There
trying
we
to
go.
protect the box. I can buy more beer.
By the way, I'm being asked in the chat room, is this Johnny Fabrio? It could be.
It could be Johnny
If you
Fabrio.
pull out a keyboard here in a little bit and start doing Drunky Speedwagon, which, by the way, after 5 of these, it could happen.
All right, wait, what were you saying? Nothing. All right, let's get beer number 2.
Okay, beer number 2 is coming out.
Beer number 2 is coming out. Okay, so
Okay.
Oh, is that beer number 2?
That's beer number 2.
That's beer number 2. And
That's
do
beer
people
number 2.
see the bottle?
We can see the bottle. I have you on full focus so everybody can see
Okay.
you. Everybody can see what's going on here.
I'm not.
I'm kind of jealous because I've only have one beer in front of me, but I'm drinking it.
I'm
Some
gonna
people
say
wonder.
I think that might be.
I got it.
I think that might be Molson.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be Molson. All right, so Smittix and Molson in that order are my guesses. Now, if this were Rhett and Link, we would have graphics up on the screen to keep track of all this to make this easy for the viewers. But
See, I should have had Warhawk do that for us.
yeah, you know what? We need to hire Warhawk.
Well,
so
and the thing is, last night,
beer 3, I think.
last
will
night
be
what
on
I
its
did
way,
was really
right?
fun. Last night I had the
Give it up for beer number 3.
Give it up for
beer number 3. Okay, that's I like. Okay, beer number 3 is also in a bottle.
Also in the bottle.
That's
yeah, these are
right.
all bottles.
These are all bottles.
Bottles on the camera.
And the bottle is made of glass, if anybody's wondering. And it appears to be a wet substance in the glass.
Wow, I don't know what that is.
Oh,
That
now that scares me that he's going. That worries me.
That has like no flavor. Maybe that's the Molson. I don't know. So, beer 3, I'm unsure of, but we'll come back to that.
Okay,
So beer 4 should be on its way.
that's right. Beer 4. You people think this is a joke? Come on, this is some serious stuff going on.
This is some
here.
serious stuff.
I
Yeah,
never thought about. I wonder what would be good beer tasting music.
I-
I'm just gonna do.
if I wasn't blind,
I am just going to flat out.
Bottle to the camera right now.
There we
Okay.
go. Okay,
Okay.
There.
I am just doing a search for beer.
Here. Why don't you hold your hand still and I'll just put it in there.
Okay.
There you
There I go.
Okay, here we go. Here's a song simply called Beer. Here we go.
Oh, I know what that is.
That would be it.
I know what that is.
Now you talk about the beer or the song?
The beer.
Okay.
That right there is a very special beer I've been saving for a very special occasion.
Okay.
That there is Cherry Fog.
Oh, dude. Was it? Can you ever hold that bottle up again? Johnny, really? Really?
Well, hey, after
This
today,
is, you know what? This is twofold. Thank you for getting rid of that shit, but not thank you for tasting it. This could have ruined your whole deal. Wow. You know what? I blame the song if it doesn't taste good.
all right.
Real beer.
This is the real beer 4 or beer 5.
Beer 5.
Beer 5. Okay, beer 5. All right.
Throwing the bottle to the camera.
There we go.
All
Okay,
right.
this beer also is in a glass.
That's Yingling, which means that I'm calling beer 3 Modelo by default, but I could decide to switch 2 and 3. I think 2 is the Modelo and 3 was the Molson.
Okay.
All right, so that's my guess. So my guess is 1 was Smittix, 2 was Modelo, 3 was Molson, 4 was Cherry Fog, and 5 was Yingling.
You know,
Let's-
yeah. I think you're going to be shocked here. But take a look. I think you're going to be a little shocked.
So this was.
This is Yingling. This is beer number 1.
So this was not Smittix.
No.
You were
This
right.
this I got right when I changed it out, and this one I said tasted like nothing, and I wasn't sure of, and then I changed it to Molson,
Right.
and Molson is the one I thought was Yingling.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. You know what I forgot to do though? I forgot to pick which one was my favorite before taking off the blindfold.
Well, but I think you should remember that.
Which
You
was
could-
the whole point of this. And obviously my favorite was the Cherry Fog because it was made by my good friend
Of course.
Dune.
And sadly enough, it's the last one on the planet.
Figure out which one you like the best.
That's cool. It's too late. It's done.
I'd say Modelo is your favorite because you knew which one it was.
Yeah, well,
That's
I knew
true.
No, well, here's the thing.
That's true.
Now, one thing I've learned here is number 3 I thought tasted like nothing. Like I had no taste to it, like no flavor. And that's why I figured it would be the cheap one. And I know Molson and Modelo are kind of light. And I also think that they're kind of similar, which is why at the second one I wasn't quite sure. And the reason I said the second one was Molson was because it didn't taste immediately familiar to me, and I was having Modelo earlier. But I'm really surprised at one that definitely has a darker taste to it. So now, if anything, I've learned Smittix tastes like nothing. Yet it's the darkest one. Yeah, no, forget that. No, but Yingling. And I thought that tasted like Smittix because it definitely had a flavor to it, but I didn't recognize it as Yingling. And Molson, I said, respect for the Molson. Respect for the Molson. I think I like the Yingling and the Molson. Yeah, the Modelo I could take or leave. Wow, I really don't feel like drinking all these.
You know, you this is one of those things where you say you probably should have thought this through.
I should have. No, I stated right before that this is going to be dangerous. I knew what I was getting into.
You just didn't quite think this through. But no, I like this though.
Major props and thanks to Kristen.
Thank you. Yeah, no, and also I want her. She should really take to heart from this. Anytime you go, trust me, I know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I think she should remember. Maybe he doesn't.
Maybe he does. Yeah,
maybe he can. Yeah, even Jonny can be wrong once in a while.
Yeah, but I only got two of those right. One of them was the cherry fog, which
was, so how's that working out
I
for
thought
you?
for sure I was going to know when the cherry fog arrived because I thought for sure you'd react to the bottle, but you seem to not even notice. You didn't recognize your own bottle.
Well, I wasn't watching the bottle when she showed that. Unfortunately, I see it now. I'm sorry when she kind of threw me for. I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah,
I would never have expected that.
That was a last minute addition. As I was pouring them, I poured them out, and then when I was over there, I was thinking, you know, what would be really funny? You know, it'd be a fun prank to play on Dune. Throw the cherry fog in the mix.
I see. The thing is, I'm glad though. I'm glad that happened because now it's gone.
Look at how dark that is. It's got a good color. It's been sitting in the fridge so long.
Here's the thing: is
it was absolutely flat.
If you were to like, I was gonna say all the carb is gone, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It was absolutely flat. Yeah,
it leaked. Yeah, so we'll call that the gone. Okay, here we go. Another song about beer.
Yeah.
There's lots of beer songs.
So Dune, you have one selection this week,
I have one selection. I have one that what I did is I went the route that you said.
So here's what you do: blindfold yourself and taste it, and then pick your favorite.
Yeah, that's like something. That's like something you tell a kid not to. You know, if he keeps doing that, he's going to go blind. That's what that is. Now this is really funny. This one here is called Lost Dune.
Lost Dune.
Made
with blueberries and coriander.
Yeah, it's from the New Hollow. Hello. Oh, we're not going to go through this again, are we? We're not. Oh no, we're not going to go through this again.
No, it's not focusing on the bottle, which means it'll stay focused on you.
Stay focused on me. There we go.
Yes.
There we go. There's the New Hollow.
Yeah,
good enough. I'm not going to go. We don't want an outbreak like we did last time.
Yeah, if you cross your eyes like that, they're going to stay like that, as we found out last time.
Yeah. Okay. This one's a country song. I got to find another beer song. Hang on. Oh, this could be good.
Oh yeah.
It's even got sound effects.
Yeah.
I like beer because it is good.
This is Jonny.
If there was a song to
this sing, is what we needed.
I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad.
Oh God, that's awful.
It makes me glad. Now there's nothing
all right,
left
put the
to
cherry
say,
fog
so
back.
Put it back.
Beer is good. Beer is good.
Oh my God. This scares you into liking beer.
All right, I need to download this.
Wow. This is by Psycho Stick.
Who does this?
Psycho Stick.
Psycho Stick?
Yes. I like this one. If nothing else, we got this.
When it's warm, it tastes real crappy, but cold beer will make me happy. When I throw up
I don't even care that I'm going to get busted for playing this.
No, this is great.
They say beer will make me dumb. It aren't so good with pizza. Now
It or go with get pizza.
Yeah.
Drive a car.
Wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
And this one here is probably another country song. It just doesn't have the same kick. Okay, one more beer song. One more. This one here. Uh-oh. From a band called Three Loco. Wow. This is what you have after beer number 5. You feel like dancing.
No champagne or girly drinks. We drink beer and beer and beer. No champagne.
Oh, this could be a good Jonny song too.
We drink beer and beer and beer.
Don't you want to drink with the big boys?
If Vamp drank beer, this is what he'd play.
No, we're Dirt Andy on the front page. You want some more beer? Meet us backstage.
No champagne or girly drinks. We drink beer.
We just need to speed that up.
Yeah.
That's all we need to do, and that's perfect.
We should call Vamp and
I wonder if he could
with him.
He could probably remix it on the fly.
Yeah.
That would be awesome if we could make him do that.
That would be. Now speaking of Vamp and mixing and things like that, we ought to review, for those that did not check out the 5-Hit with Dune last night, I made a demonstration on how to properly get clips, and it's a 3 phase process.
Yes.
And none of the phases is profit because there's no money in internet.
Now, when he says clips, what happened is last night I was getting clips.
Right.
Of a good friend of mine who happens to be on Heat FM.
Right.
And I was getting clips that in no way were taken out of context, much like...
You started with 8 guys. Yummy.
Completely not out of context.
No. There's what
Not
context would there be in there? I think it speaks for itself. And so basically, here's the Gators way to get isolations. Step 1, you do a show.
Mm-hmm.
Step 2, you forget about that show for 10 years.
much like the Cherry Fog beer.
I didn't wait long enough. That's not aged enough. That's what the problem is. In 10 years, that would taste great. Too late to find out now, but
yes.
And of course, step 3 is to find isolations in the 10-year-old show, which is why you could surprise Dune, who has no idea that he ever uttered the words,
"Hello, boys." I almost don't remember that.
I reminded Dune.
That's right.
That was because he was nice enough to call in and try to help me fix my streaming titles.
Yes.
And for that kindness and for that niceness, 10 years later, he gets taunted with,
"Hello, boys." So forever and ever and ever, I will now be known as "Hello, boys." That's it. So there you go. Oh, you know what's the little things in life, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. Oh, well. But yeah, that was. Here's the sad part. So last night, what happened is I've been in Texas all week. Yeah, Dune Cerrone. Yes, thank you. By the way, yeah. Oh, and by the way, Warhawk has actually found that there is a podcast out there called K-pop and Beer, an actual podcast.
That I might watch 5 minutes of.
So you might right up to the point where they start playing the K-pop, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's right.
I could add my own sound to that.
Oh, that's true. I never thought about that. You could do that right-left channel thing. But anyway, I was away at work. I was at the rig in Texas, and I just didn't have time to put a 5-hit show together. And I thought, what I do? Well, I'll play a couple of songs. I'll do some clips. I got some different clips here I put together while I was.
Did you see that Baconator?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. I got this one here.
I got the power.
I don't know what he's doing there.
What's that? That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but whatever he's doing. He's doing it really hard.
I got the power.
Yeah, he's slapping something there.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's what I did last night. I was making those on there, and here's the sad part. The one thing about the 5-hit shows that it's been really cool is I get a lot of downloads during the week on that, which, by the way, I didn't upload this show. But last night I probably had twice the amount of live listeners that I've ever had. Doing nothing.
Doing nothing.
Doing nothing. I had twice the amount of listeners than I had.
As I explained.
Yeah. So just I got so this is me with nothing right here.
This was last night. I was sitting there drinking a beer, thinking to myself, you know what I can go for right now, Self? Tunes.
There's because Johnny thinks to himself, there's about a 30% chance that Dune's playing some Boss Gag song right now.
Yeah. And never mind that I just spent over $100 on a box full of tunes. No, I need other tunes.
Yeah, other tunes.
And there are 3 things you can count on in life. Death, taxes, and the 5-hit with Dune Saturday nights at 11.
Absolutely.
Where there will be tunes.
There will be tunes.
Dune approved. And I turn on and I listen to Dune trying to find clips of some dude that I don't know.
Yeah, doing
Next
clicks.
Saturday on the morning heat show, I'm going to be doing it with one of the listeners. Yummy.
See, that's what he runs into last night. Yeah, just like that.
There we go. We can make you
just
2
like
co-hosts with these
man.
Isolations.
But yeah, that's what happens. So, oh well. Hey, stranger things have happened. Just like this. Johnny's got 4 beers in front of him.
4.5.
Yeah, you got 4 beers and a placeholder.
4 beers and a disaster.
You got 4 beers and something to clean the electrodes on your car battery. That's what you have. That's what you have right now, my friend.
That would be a good use for that.
I'm thinking so. Listen, we talked about it. I probably ought to go ahead and click the button and see if we can get LG Sereno on here. And he's probably with a client. It's Monday. It's Sunday before Memorial Day.
Yeah.
What are the odds he's with a client?
What?
There's almost no chance he's with a client.
Limited.
There's no chance he's with a client. There's no way. This is a holiday weekend.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
You're not.
Yes, it is.
You're not with a client though, right?
No, not at the moment.
It's Sunday. You're supposed to have Sunday off. Everybody should be at the lake on a boat.
Down by the river.
I don't have a client.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
He may have it. I'm doing the quote mark friend with him.
No, she's studying.
Okay, so
all right, Vamp. First of all, I just need to see whether or not I deleted a file too soon. Did you grab that metal file?
Did I grab that what file?
Remember, I promised
the
you.
metal file.
Yeah,
you did, and you gave me a link, and no, I haven't put it in yet.
All right, don't use that link. It's no good anymore. I thought surely in the amount of time I had given you, you had downloaded it by now. And about 50 gigs worth of Dropbox space is going to disappear in the next day. So I needed to start freeing up space because the 2-year promo has come to an end.
Oh, that's too
Gators,
bad.
you cheap ass. You can get a terabyte of Dropbox for less than $10 a month.
Yeah, but that would add to my monthly budget.
Yes, Gators, that's how it works.
Yeah. Well, you know, $10 a month.
I think I do mine by the year. It's not quite that much. It's a little cheaper than that,
but it's still part of a. You know, there's one-time expenses that are my absolute weakness, and there's the monthly expenses that I keep as tight as I can. And I probably should do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So basically, if they want to get you, all they have to do is get a one-time charge, and boom, you're signing on the dotted line.
Yeah, which means that would have to be good for life. But you know, that would be a good deal if you can get a terabyte for life for a certain price.
Then you're on board.
I'm on board. like you know, I finally broke down and on eBay, I decided that's it. I'm doing it. I'm buying an original Famicom disk system that was modified with AV outputs instead of outputs that work on channel 99 on US TVs. But I bought the original Famicom disk system so that I can play Zelda and I can scream at the controller and have it kill bad guys.
That sounds awesome.
See, I love that your large purchases, the reason that you won't buy Dropbox, are these unbelievably obscure things that nobody in their right mind would ever want.
Yeah, Zelda's so obscure.
Gators, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're talking about the modified AV output of something?
Well, here's the thing. If I bought one that wasn't modified, then I'd have to find a VCR that goes up to channel 99. So I instead of searching for, and I found someone that was selling a modified Famicom with AV output with disk system that has a replaced belt, all for one low price of under $200, including the shipping from Japan. And then I had to go buy discs for it that may or may not still work.
For the low price of bonus. There you go.
There you go. Not to mention the deluxe Sgt. Pepper box that I picked up recently.
Because you know what's going to happen is next year it's the super deluxe.
It's
I'm having to look up what a Famicom even is.
Famicom.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Gators.
There we go.
Nintendo in Japan.
A precursor to Nintendo?
No, it is Nintendo. It's Japan's version of Nintendo.
Family Computer Disk System. Yeah, that translates nicely from kanji.
Well, here's the thing. Jason, did you play Zelda growing up as a kid? I know you didn't have a TV, but technically Zelda doesn't require a TV. You could play by sound. I mean, Damon did. Liam certainly does. Have you played Zelda growing up?
I never played the early Zelda because it was such a pain, and saving games didn't really work. So
Zelda actually
I didn't play the
is...
NES.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play the NES version. I played Ocarina of Time on the N64.
Oh, okay. Major props to that. Classic game. The original Zelda did have the ability to save. It was one of the Nintendo cartridges that had a battery in it so that you could save states and not have to play it all in one shot. But the thing that people of my generation may have noticed, if you were the type of person that actually read the instruction booklet instead of just popping the cartridge in and just, off and go, the instruction booklet told you the names of these bad guys, which made no sense to us because they were probably based on Japanese language. And they explained little hints or tips. And there were these bad guys that you would get starting in level 5, I believe, that were yellow, and they were these things that had mouse ears and whiskers on them that would hop around the room. And they were a pain in the ass to kill because it took a lot of hits with your sword to kill them. So generally, whenever you saw a room full of those, you just tried to navigate around them and get out of the room as fast as you can because you just didn't want to deal with killing them. And if you read the instruction booklet mentions the fact that those bad guys don't like loud sounds. And to people of my generation that read this, we never understood what that meant because you could play the recorder in the room with them, and they didn't react to that. So what the hell does this mean they don't like loud sounds? And it turns out the Famicom in Japan had a little microphone in the Player 2 controller that some games would utilize that feature. And it was not widely used, and it was not a very popular feature. So when they made a version of their game system for America, that they called the Nintendo Entertainment System, they did not include that microphone feature on the American system. But in Zelda, if you shout into the microphone, that will kill those bad guys. And that is why the instruction booklet mentions that. They translated it over from Japanese to English without the person translating it even knowing that they were going to phase the microphone out and that feature would be useless. So now when I play Zelda on this Famicom that I'm getting, I can shout at my controller and those bad guys will disappear.
Okay, I'm going to state the obvious here. Nestopia.sourceforge.net has a perfect Famicom emulator that works on every system.
Yeah, but
how is that not good enough for you?
Because it doesn't have how does it emulate the microphone feature?
Gator, there's a microphone on every goddamn computer.
Does it actually emulate that feature, though? Does it tap into the microphone on your computer to accept that as an input for audio?
All right, let's find out.
Yeah, here's the thing. I actually want to do a gaming YouTube show, and I want to bring cool things like this to the people in a live, long streaming environment with co-hosts that can mock me at the same time, maybe. And I'm still working on that. Now, I'm told that Emily's brother's interested in this idea, so I might have a new Australian co-host. Since
Uh-huh.
So this could happen.
Nestopia has a microphone button, and it in its controller configuration.
Button. But I want the original. I'm all about the original. Emulation just doesn't do it for me. I want the original.
You enjoy that blue screen, white screen thing that the original Nintendos did?
You know what that was? That was the copy protection. You could actually modify a Nintendo to not check for copy protection, and it won't do that.
No shit. See, I thought that was part of the experience.
Well, that too. No, emulation is great, but it's not the same as playing the original thing. And besides, the original Famicom, it's an iconic look, iconic design. I gotta have one. It'll look great on the shelf, and I'll play it every now and then too.
It looks so much better on a high-resolution monitor that's been upsampled with a modern video card. I mean, that's my feeling of the matter.
Well,
I'm a big fan of, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But in this case, Gators, you need an RF modulator, and then you're going to be capturing in order to broadcast live, probably with, component or composite?
Well, that's where the whole modified thing comes with. No, it's not using RF. It's modified to have AV, which is composite. So it's outputting composite.
Johnny has this all figured out.
It's outputting composite.
Great, Gators.
Yeah.
So your theoretical maximum is 480p. Well done.
These games use big pixels to begin with.
Gators, they look better when they're upsampled with a modern video card and an emulator.
Well, what do you think? What do you think your TV is doing with the composite input? It's also upsampling.
Gators, that's bullshit, and you know it because of the way that RF modulation works.
I'm not using RF modulation. I'm using composite.
Gators.
Now, I'm not one of those purists.
It's still going to be a time-based sync, Gators. It's not upscaling the resolution. It's simply doubling the pixels. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, but what do you? It's not going to invent new pixels. It is what it is. It has the pixels it has. It's just blowing up the picture. I don't want new pixels. I want the same pixels that it's outputting.
Your audience wants more pixels.
Well, it'll be upscaled.
It'll be upscaled.
Yeah.
It's like,
he's got this figured out now.
Like
you know what? Purists want to pick up a used Sony Triniton that someone left on the curb for collection and play all their games on that. I'm not one of those people that have a 27-inch Trinitron in their basement with all their games hooked up into a series of switch boxes.
Those people are going to get a hernia. Those people are going to get a hernia because those weighed like 500 pounds.
Well, mind you,
I had one.
I'll be one of those people one of these days because I do want to play Duck Hunt again someday. And Duck Hunt will not work on a modern system.
I love that Johnny at least wants to play with a gun.
Gators, that can be arranged. Just go down to the Dune Ranch.
That's right.
And,
we can play some real Duck Hunt up in here.
We can play some real Duck Hunt.
That's right.
You could be hunting with real ducks.
So,
of course, the guns will have some recoil.
I think that would be awesome.
That we could do that. You know what? Next time I come to Kansas, we'll pick up a CRT TV off of Craigslist. I'll introduce Dune to Duck Hunt. Dune will introduce me into duck hunting.
There we go. No, actually, no. I know what you can do. We'll plant flowers. That's what we'll do.
Oh, that just happened.
We'll plant flowers, Johnny style.
I hope. Well, and in the meantime, maybe Dune can train one of the Dotson to sit there and laugh at Gators every time he misses a shot.
Well, they do laugh in their own way. It just sounds like a bark.
Oh, by the way, that sound you just heard is some random stranger on the internet asking me to please start seeding my torrent again.
Yeah, see? People love your shit.
Random stranger on the internet.
Yeah, his name is Michael. I don't know him.
You don't know him, but... so you're being serious.
I'm being serious? My Tamina Bermuda Triangle torrent stopped at 94%. Could I please bring it up long enough for him to get the last 6%?
Wow.
And by the way, there are 4 games that use the Famicom microphone. Atlantis No Nazo, which was Super Pitfall 2. Hikiri Shinwa, which was called Kid Icarus.
Wow.
Let's see, Raid on Bungling Bay, and let's see, SD Common Rider, whatever that is.
Huh. Well, Zelda also uses it as well.
Oh, actually, wait a minute. There's another one. Tekinji no whatever. Yeah, let's see. What's the freaking English name? Looks like this one was never translated. Boy, this is going to be a fun soiree into like Google Translate. Now that would be cool, Gators.
Yeah.
If
Now
you
I can buy all
get the
kinds of
kanji
discs.
to Google,
Yeah.
well, to do like the Google Translate. Have you ever used Google Translate on your phone?
I've seen the apps that will
Wait
you
a
hold it
minute.
up with your camera.
Do you still have a Windows phone?
No, I got a Droid, but I'm thinking of going back to Windows.
Are you shitting me?
Dude, I got nothing.
Well, let me explain. When I had the Windows phone, I added a micro SD card. And the micro SD card, in a sense, became one with the phone. As in, basically, my phone just suddenly had more space on it. It was one with the phone was one with it. I had that much space. That's not how a Droid works. Every time my apps update, I have to go in and tell it, no, put it on the damn card, because I got the cheap 8 gig phone. I don't have room for all my apps. And I'm constantly moving things on the SD card. I want it to just fucking absorb the card and act like a big phone. Windows can do it. Why can't Droid?
You see what you've done now, Jason? You see what you've done?
Yes. What have I done?
You've now pissed off the Johnny.
No, you just reminded me I'm pissed off.
Well, it doesn't take much.
Yeah.
Gators, you spent $200 on something that could be emulated. I spent $200 on what is it? On a cheap Android phone, because in my new car I wanted Google Maps instead of Apple Maps. So the only way to do that is to get an Android phone that I've never plugged in with a cell phone carrier at all. It cost me $200. I think it's the Motorola, I don't know, the Moto something. And
the Moto, I have no clue.
Oh, okay. Let's ask the listeners.
The Moto, I don't give a shit.
That's right.
Let's ask the listeners who made the better purchase: Famicom or phone you're not going to use as a phone because you're particular about your maps.
Google Maps in my car, Gators. That's awesome.
I have Google Maps in my car with the free phone.
You know what's sad though? I've Google Maps is great. Apple Maps used to be really good, and now they're getting better. But lately, I've been using that Waze program, which is really fun. And I noticed Johnny used it for a while, but I've surpassed you now. Whoa.
Well, I actually just recently downloaded Waze again because I've tried it. I'm on my third time trying Waze.
Mm-hmm.
The first 2 times I tried it, I had issues with it crashing on me.
Oh, it doesn't crash anymore. Now it just doesn't give you points when you earn them.
Yeah, well,
which would not piss you off in the least.
I don't care about points. I just want it to get me from point A to point B without crashing.
What fun is that?
That's the point of the app.
No.
It's
You're
like
missing
shopping.
Johnny, you're missing the point. The point is to have fun while you drive.
That's why I have surround sound in the car.
Gamification. Oh, of course you do.
I'm on my 4th surround sound system in the car.
You're like one of those people who are going to tell me about the noise floor in a car.
Oh, no. I did not buy an amp or anything like that. I just bought the head unit that outputs in surround, bought the right wiring harness, soldered them together, plugged it in, stock speakers, stock whatever, but it's surround and it's in the car.
So wait a minute, your Taurus has a stock center channel?
I turn the center channel off, so it down mixes to the left and right. I'm rocking 4.0 in the car.
Man, you're an animal, Johnny.
It's
so
a
wait
quad.
a minute, you're telling me you have quad without a subwoofer?
Well, yeah, I don't. You know what? The subwoofer and center channels are for movies. I don't need that. Quad was enough for audio.
Shit, Gators. you've been in my car. Bass is what it's about, especially in a freaking car.
Yeah. When you're listening to what Vamp listens to, it's
Vamp,
more
by the way,
about feeling it.
And we found, by the way, a song you can play if you ever start drinking beer again. You'll like this one. You have to speed it up, of course.
Trying beer.
I think this is right up your alley.
No champagne or girly drinks. We drink beer and beer and beer.
See, he didn't say beer. It's beer, and beer.
Beer. But Vamp, it was vodka.
That's
vodka.
true. Yeah.
Which
it was volume, and it still is, just without the vodka.
And speaking of Vamp and the vodka drinking days, did you find the show date that I texted over to you the other night? And by other night, I mean last night.
Look. I just fired up the right computer. Let's see. Broadcast server. What was it? 2012, Gators?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like, let me check my archives here. I believe it was in February of 2007, actually. 2007.
Okay.
That was the night that we called. That was the night we called some hick someplace that someone gave us a number to, and you debated him, and then he invited you to call into his show next week, and we never did.
What could go wrong? What could go wrong?
That
Seriously.
Sounds highly memorable. 2007, I would have to break out the old broadcast machine. I still have. I just need to fire it up. No, my archives go back to 2010 on the server. So I'd need to.
Well, then you need to get those backed up anyway. So I think now you have a reason to live.
Yes, this gives you a perfect opportunity to make sure your 2007 archives are backed up, because we must preserve the recordings of Drunk Vamp.
That's right.
As a reminder as to why
I was really hoping
vodka.
you were going to say it was the show where Vamp said horrible things to a person's mother in Australia. That's where I really thought you were going with this.
Those recordings are backed up and backed up again.
Okay, so those are well backed up.
Oh yes. Emily's got multiple copies of those. I got multiple copies of those.
Because it was always one of those things, there's rumor out there that Dune said the bad word once. But when Vamp says it, it's got meaning. Vamp says it,
right.
it is like this just happened. That's what you said with one word.
You got to commit to it.
You did commit to it.
Yes. Vamp committed to corrupting Emily's younger sisters by making sure they knew the meaning of the word.
Cunts! I mean, listen to that. I mean, it reminds me of watching my dachshunds when they bark, where they just use their whole body. Cunts! Yes, that started like at the floor. It worked up, got to the middle, expanded, and then boom.
I mean, we all know Dune can say
cunt,
but Vamp brought it to another level.
Yes. Cunts.
That's what I'm here for.
And
That's
we
right.
also know, if there's one other thing that Dune can say, it's
hello, boys. Yeah, there we go. That too.
That's right.
Oh well.
Let's see. Where should I send audio? I've got a track. Let's see. Should I send it to Gators or Dune?
Both.
Both. So, since you're talking about substance abuse, we might as well skip beer and go straight to cocaine. Drug I've never done, by the way. I have no real interest in.
I don't think you would be safe on cocaine at all.
I don't think I'm safe
by the
normally,
way, by the way, Vamp, you may not have heard. Whoa,
okay. That's definitely something Vamp sent.
Yeah, that's actually what that was. Now, we did find this particular person in Australia. We did find an audio clip of them.
Monkey on the car. Monkey on the car. Fuck off.
So there we go. There's your Australian clip.
All right, Gators. Now, these are particularly great words, and then you got to wait for the break.
Wow.
The break.
The drop.
The drop.
The drop, Gators. Whatever you want.
Here we go.
Hello, motherfucker.
Okay, am I waiting for something?
No, it's just.
Well, yeah, Gators. The lyrics haven't started yet.
Okay, all right. I mean,
there's lyrics.
We're already over a minute in.
Yeah.
Nothing's happened yet.
I didn't know they actually.
That's right, Gators.
I didn't know they had lyrics to songs like this.
Some of us like getting kicked in the head, and then we like lyrics with deep meaning.
Oh, I see. Because usually it's just a guy that's not really doing anything behind a counter. But he does a lot of this.
Right.
Yeah, he does a lot of that. I'm doing the
A lot of that.
Yeah. Oh, and he acts like he's turning knobs when he's really not. They do that too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they do.
Oh, that was a tight mix right there.
Yeah.
All right. So something's happening again, but I
Got cocaine.
Got cocaine.
Running around his veins.
All right. Is there something else we're waiting for here, or do you just want to talk about cocaine?
No, that's it, Gators. I mean, I'm not sure if this is true of cokeheads, but if they repeat themselves, that would totally explain this song.
I see.
Well, I think what it is well, think about it. They wrote the line and they went with it.
Yeah, and then they just say it over
that's
and
what they
over
do.
again.
It's just it's all about simplicity.
Okay. Yeah. No,
it's like who was it? Buck Cherry that did. I'm on a plane with cocaine or a train or something, and like that's basically the song, and I'm all lit up again over and over again.
Well, that's see, that right there. That's one of those B-side things that just took off. I think that's probably what it is. They just dude, we got to. They said we got to have 10 songs. We only got 9. What can we do?
Right.
Cocaine on a plane.
Cocaine on a plane. Yeah. There you go. We got a song.
Let's do some lines and then lay it down. 20 minutes tops, we'll be finished.
I can't for the life of me figure out where I saved all my videos that I transferred off of my phone, because I was going to try to, bring up the audio representation I have of driving with Vamp, but basically involves a lot of
yes, there's a lot of
and it's the same song for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, because Vamp's world, it was all back then. It was all about the pussy. It was all about that's what it was all about back in the day.
Isn't that what
he's moved beyond that now?
Still.
Well,
no, I haven't.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
But the only difference is that it only comes from one place now.
Oh, that's true. That works.
Well, that shut everyone up.
Well, no, it's safe. It's much safer that way. Believe me. As far as we know.
There you go. Well, I've finished one of my 5 beers.
Actually, the thought of Vamp having somebody to help keep him in line, I think, is a good thing in the world.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those things. Yeah. It's like everybody. You have to have that yin to the yang kind of thing to kind of keep things in. Because otherwise, Vamp is too much of a zigzagger. That's what it is.
Zigzagger?
Yeah, he's like my dogs when they see a squirrel. And then
it probably happens quite a bit right now in Kansas.
Yes, it happens. It happens a lot.
Squirrels in Kansas around this time of the year.
Yeah, something like that. Bark, 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 squirrel, 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 run, run, run. And this,
they're tiny. They're baby squirrels, so they're basically defenseless. They're pretty much like the only thing a Dachshund could actually kill.
Why do they have to be baby squirrels? Why do you have to demonize my dogs to make them? Oh, they don't chase the manly squirrels. They chase the baby squirrels.
Because I don't think a Dachshund could kill a full-sized squirrel.
Well, they think they can. But they have to catch them first is the problem. And then once that ever happens, then we sort out the details. Which is
phase 1, catch it. Phase 3, profit.
It's sort of like back in the days when you go to nightclubs. Phase 1, go to the nightclub to pick up chicks. Phase 2, you pick up a chick. Phase 3, oh shit.
There was no phase 3.
Phase 3, but phase 3 now is Google. Something like that. See, that's really funny. Now, actually, Johnny, you missed that. I had called into Vamp Show. They'd asked me to call in to it. By the way, did we get any closure on this whole thing? What it was is his co-host had found a cute girl that he wanted to get to know, and we were trying to decide how to move forward with the situation. And I think we settled on a card, right? We were going to settle on a business card.
Business card.
Yes.
Which Vamp designed on the spot.
Card.
Yep.
Yes. So here's what happened. She said not creepy at all, and then the clincher, she was 17.
Okay.
17. Okay.
17.
All right.
So I think we discussed this problem. This has been a possibility, didn't we?
That's not too bad. When's the 18th birthday?
Wow, you just went full creepy Gators.
Well, that's not for me. Not for me.
Johnny just went full on creepy mode.
Well, not for me.
All right, about your age, Gators.
How old is the person we're talking about? That's was thinking about a 17-year-old.
38, Gators. 38.
Oh, he's 38.
Okay, my age. Okay, we're back into creep territory. But
no, we're not. That's not creep territory. That's like windowless van with extra no windows.
Well, I mean,
that's what we're at.
There's 17-year-old that just turned 17, and there's 17-year-old the day before the 18th birthday. How come that one day suddenly goes from creepy to not creepy?
Even 18 sounds a little creepy.
There has to be a legal line, Gators. That doesn't mean that it should ever happen.
And if you're approaching the line, you can wait until the line's crossed.
Well, the bad thing is, where she works, there's probably a good chance if he goes back a year later, she's not going to be there.
Right.
Well, meanwhile, let's just distract everyone from this whole creepy moment by bringing up video footage of Vamp's car.
What the fuck?
Now, is this just audio or video?
Well, it's a video, but it was night out, so let's just say it's audio.
It's inside of a casino.
Oh, you stopped the music.
Well, he had to talk. He had to talk to you. Of course you talk. That's what they do in the clubs.
Here we go. Here's part 2. Apparently we decided to roll down the window at some point.
Yeah.
I guess the first video was better. But imagine that for 20 minutes straight.
Oh, I can see that.
That's what driving with Vamp's like.
Oh, fantastic.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can totally see that.
That's totally legit.
I mean, and that's Johnny, that's the way they do it.
Yeah.
They got the music going like this. There you go. Hey, that girl's cute over there.
Did you just Shazam what I was playing?
No, I just randomly grabbed a song. Sadly enough, it sounds just like it.
That's got to be the same song.
Okay, let's hear yours.
Okay. It's like a different part of the same song.
Let's hear. Let's Okay.
All right, now let's hear yours. Yeah. They're different parts of the same song.
I'm thinking so. That's kind of scary.
That's what it sounds like 20 minutes later.
I fail to see the problem here.
Oh, there we go. Here's the drop. No. Oh, that fake drop.
The fake drop.
The fake drop.
Will they or will they not drop?
Does this make you drive faster?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Does it?
Yeah. Oh, he drives faster than me.
Okay, so what else?
Gators, you probably drive like a grandma. You drive a Taurus. Like, come on.
Yeah, but I get a Taurus up to 85.
Wow.
Would that be your accomplishment?
Did you just really say you had a Taurus up to 85?
Well, yeah, because I wouldn't want to take a Taurus much faster than that.
Gators, I smoked a Camaro on the way home, okay?
Okay, let's keep in mind for a moment, you guys live out in, like, the Midwest or whatever you call Vamp's neck of the woods. I live in the Northeast. There's not as much free road to just go without any other traffic.
Who said there was no other traffic?
85 in the Northeast is way different than 85 in Kansas.
That's true.
That's probably
That's
true.
true.
That's
Yeah.
probably true.
Our speed limit is 75. You can safely go 82
See,
right
I
past a cop.
But
and
let
they
me,
won't even bother.
Vamp, I think I've got this figured out. If we can hook up Waze to the sound system, it'd be like this. You're going down the street. Okay? You're going down the street. You're hauling butt. Oh, school zone. We're through it.
That's exactly what I do.
Someone needs
Oh,
to make that app.
Baby ducks. And they're gone. Oh, now they're both of them. Oh, here? Oh, it got real. Oh, yeah, baby.
Baby ducks across the highway.
There we go. Wow. That's just not one lesson. Got that all on
Not
my
a
own.
single one.
Not a single lesson there.
No, you just have to do the quick change. Dude, I don't think you've seen my new car, so I'm going to show this to you.
Oh, I have to click up here to see which. Oh, I don't know where you're sending it to. We'll figure that. We'll fix this.
We'll fix this in post.
That's right. How's those beers coming, by the way? The glasses are starting to drop down a little bit. I noticed.
Well, I finished the Smittix, and I'm working on the Yingling. I need to get pretty drunk before I could tackle more of the Cherry Fog, though.
No, you will never be that drunk.
I gotta finish.
You'd have to be this drunk. That's how drunk you'd have to be.
I've got
because
5 beers.
It's not going to cut it for Cherry Fog. That is not going to cut it for Cherry Fog. Just so you know.
Dude, we poured 5 beers out onto my desk here.
No, you poured 4 beers.
4 beers
and
and
you
a Cherry Fog.
You poured 4 beers and something to clean your battery electrodes. We've already been through this. We've already been through this once.
What the hell makes cherry beer? That's just a SID.
Yeah, who made that? A box showed up on my doorstep with 4 beers in them, with nice printed labels and everything, with the name of Cherry Fog.
I actually made, though, I redeemed myself because I made the blueberry and the. No, I made the cherry one that actually was made of real cherries. That worked.
Well, that's the thing. That was your first batch of cherry, which was made with artificial cherry flavoring.
Yes, which
AKA
was a big mistake.
Because
big
that's
mistake.
That's the stuff they put into cough syrup.
Yeah, which we found out. Basically, I made cough syrup beer, is what I made.
Yeah. It's
That's
basically.
Oh, great! Warhawk left the room. I got to raise the drive-by count up by 1.
Robitussin. If Robitussin made a beer, it would be Cherry Fog.
It would be called Cherry Fog. Exactly. That's
so
exactly right.
Redeemed himself.
So, dude, you're making your own beer and sending it to Gators?
Well, no, that would be illegal.
No, but he makes beer.
I was about to say, that has to violate at least one federal law.
No. We can explain this. We can
explain.
2 separate things. 1, Dune brews his own beer. 2, every now and then bottled of yeast cultures show up on my doorstep.
That's right. Individually bottled and labeled yeast cultures.
I have a friend who's a doctor who found a loophole.
There we go.
Oh, okay. So it says, live active culture. On the outside.
Yeah, hospitals send yeast cultures back and forth through courier services all the time. Why can't me and Dune?
Exactly.
Yes, Gators. The difference is yours come in a bottle, not a petri dish.
Well, that's true.
But okay.
Details.
It's not and it doesn't say live organ on it. Although I never thought about it. Maybe that would get it there faster.
I hope they don't mail those.
Oh, well, someday they will. Just hope they don't go through China Post or something like that.
That'll be, yeah, exactly. That'll be like something FedEx rolls out. Like, we're so dependable, people trust their hearts to us.
That'll be on that Amazon drone thing.
Here's the thing. I don't know what the legalities are, but I do know I can get booze delivered to me here in Massachusetts, and I know this because my in-laws live in Rhode Island, and my in-laws like to order wine online.
I was going to say that's how you figured out. If you go to Woot Wine, it'll tell you exactly who you can send to.
So every now
We're
and
not
then,
one of them.
Every now and then, a box shows up on our doorstep, and the in-laws come for a visit on the weekend to get their wine because we're in Massachusetts, we can get it. They're in Rhode Island.
Johnny,
they
I'm
can't.
just guessing this.
Yeah?
Johnny, did you get the wine? Why, yes, I did. And by the end of the night, oh yeah, Granny's loosening up that garter. There it goes.
No, it's Kristen's parents.
Oh.
And what they do with the wine when they take it home,
I just got creepy on Kristen's parents,
care.
didn't I?
Yeah,
I totally apologize to Kristen's parents. I did not. I'm here. Let's go back to this.
Yes.
There we go.
We're having a fine wine.
That's right, the fine
you
wine.
Swirl it around the glass to
That's right.
release the bouquet.
But after the parents leave and it's just Johnny and the wife, oh yeah.
We break out beer.
Now it gets real.
Now
beer
we're going to do
breaks
some
out.
shots of vodka.
That's right. I'm liking that.
Yeah.
I like this theme. I'm going to have to stick with this.
All right, dude. I just sent you a few things on Facebook Messenger.
Of course you did. The one thing I don't have turned on.
Of course.
Of course.
So the first two are pictures of this nice car that I have, and the second or the third one is a guy that I don't think you've seen on Facebook yet, unless you've perused my feed of late. I'm completely in love with this. This guy's name is Uncle Rob, and all he does is blow shit up with gasoline.
Oh yeah, you know who he is? He's actually Bat Dad's brother.
You know what? Yes. I recently referenced Uncle Rob in a tweet because Liam was asking for like slow cooker recipes or something like that, and making like a beef stew with base beer. And so I said, step 1, add the beer. Step 2, top it off with gasoline. Oh wait, that's Uncle Rob's recipe.
Yeah.
Here's the best part. I actually have an Uncle Rob. He doesn't blow things up though.
He doesn't blow things up.
No, he just rips his finger off trying to use a winch to take the dock out of the lake. But the doctor sewed it back on, so he's all good.
So if you find, you're gonna have to find the Facebook video. But very recently, he did a how to fix your router with Uncle Rob, and it involved.
I don't think I saw that one.
I like the printer one.
A 55-gallon jug. A barrel full of gasoline.
Yeah, that's just what he does.
Yeah,
but I didn't realize who he was until I was watching the Bat Dad thing. I got on this YouTube kick of watching the Bat Dad thing, and I started realizing that he was the guy that was playing Robin in Bat Dad. So I don't know. Now I don't know which came first, chicken or the egg. I don't know which came first, Bat Dad or Rob. But they are connected.
I don't know.
So, yeah, but yeah, he's great. He did teach how to listen to certain types of rap music.
Yes.
Yes.
How to tune a piano, if I remember right.
How to play piano, man.
That's right.
I love the editing on that because he's actually explaining the different chords. All of a sudden, then douse it in gasoline.
Yes. You have to wonder. And you know what? He's had a few close calls. There's actually one. There's actually one where he and somebody takes a lawnmower,
and they're throwing the
they're throwing the can in there, and the can explodes, and that was not planned. So yeah, there's been a few times where it's been kind of a holy shit.
Uncle Rob, today I'm going to show you how to fix your broken internet. First, unplug your router. Then wait 5 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
This sounds like Cox.
See, this is my job. He's explained.
Plug it again. Then
this is like 90% of my job.
Yeah.
Then unplug it. Then plug it back in.
Still my job 95% of the time.
Then fill a 55-gallon drum with gasoline.
55.
What I wish my job was.
55, right?
Yes.
55.
Then plug the router into a car battery. Then call Comcast and tell them to fuck off.
Well, how are you supposed to watch his videos after you do that?
You get different.
It doesn't matter, Gator.
You get different video, I guess.
The 55-gallon jug of gasoline.
Yeah.
After that, nothing else matters.
Wow. That just got real.
So a friend of mine actually hired Uncle Rob to do a product placement video that should be coming out soon.
Oh, that's great. Which friend is this?
The drone friend.
Okay.
Did you say drug?
I think he said drone.
Drone.
Oh, drone. I thought you said drug.
So wait, does this person help you fly Dune's dog out over the water?
Yeah, this would be the same
Yes.
one.
Yes.
The same
guy.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, wait a second. It just changed songs. Let's see what it sounds like now.
No, it's the
Totally
same
different song.
No, it's the same.
It's a totally different song.
No, that's like you know how like Inagata Vita had like the drum solo.
Okay, let's test the
section.
theory. There's that new song. This
Yeah.
is also a new song. I don't know, Johnny.
Well, those are two different songs.
Oh, obviously. But this one here, same song.
Yeah, that's the same song.
I think these two could work together, though. No, those don't work. We'll come back to that.
Someone's rolling in their grave.
Somebody. Whoever
Yeah.
wrote this.
But when it came to music history and needle drop tests, D equals diploma. So I have no idea who it is that's rolling in their grave.
There we go.
But someone who's been dead for years.
For years. May have listened to. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. See, now it's getting real. They're bringing it in slowly. We'll come back later and see if they've added anything cool to it. I like that. So far, we got bass and a chicka 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 sound.
Yeah. Now where does Milton Babbitt fit into all this?
He doesn't. I think he was part of the 55-gallon drum of gasoline.
No,
that is the sound of a dial-up motor.
We got to find out. And let me know when the drop is.
And drop.
Oh, this totally works. It works!
Yes!
Vamp, if you did this in a club, they would go nuts. It totally works.
Oh, that would work?
It
Someone
totally works.
needs to remix Milton Babbitt.
It totally works.
Yeah, I can see that.
Listen, that works.
Vamp, we got your next set. You need
This
to do
doesn't
that.
work. This doesn't work.
Vamp, you need to. I'll
That
send
totally
you.
works. That
I'll send you the
totally works.
complete electronic works of Milton Babbitt from master tape.
And I will fill a 55-gallon drum of gasoline.
Dude, listen,
that's
Vamp.
the encore.
Listen. I'm serious. In all actuality, if somebody at a big club played that in the background, nobody would even mind. And you know I'm telling the truth. They would
I will
not
take
even.
that up with Steve Aoki when I see him next week.
They would
all
not
right?
blink. You know what's going to happen.
All right. Steve
he's
Aoki mixes, I take it, and there's a friend of yours?
Mm-hmm. I think what's going to
Yeah,
his
All right,
first
let me
thing.
have this conversation. Vamp, if you handed him a jump drive with a track on it and asked him to work into his next set, would he take up the challenge?
Not a fucking chance, Gators.
Oh, come on. You know that would work. You
Johnny,
know what
Johnny,
we just did would work.
You remember what I said about my commercial I made?
Your commercial.
You have to give him the jump drive. He'd have to take it home, put it into the recording, and then take it to work the next day. That's the way.
Hey, however he does it, if he does it live on the fly or ahead of time, I don't care. I'm just saying,
Okay.
Vamp hands him a jump drive and says, "Work this into your next set," and we get the recording of the next set. I want to see this happen.
I think it could
and
happen.
I think this would totally work.
It
This
would,
could be groundbreaking.
it would not only work, but he'd take credit for it. That's the
Yeah.
best part about it.
Yeah.
That's the best part about it.
And here's the best part: I have it in quad.
Okay, this is my speechless face. If you ever wonder what it looks like, this is it. Even though I'm talking.
Vamp, you know this would work. You know someone could totally mix this into something and be like, yeah.
Listen, I am shocked.
Yeah, send that to me, Gators.
Okay,
I'm telling you, all the kids on that are out there on whatever they're doing these days, whatever the drug of choice is, would be
I suppose I best send a stereo down mix. He probably does.
Okay, Warhawk keeps leaving the room and keeps jacking up my
Numbers.
drive-by count. We're up to 4 now.
We need to make the Warhawk exception rule. Is what we need to do.
No. If he wants to leave,
why are you going to count the same drive-by multiple times?
Well,
if one person keeps driving around in circles around the block,
change songs again. That is a completely different song. Absolutely a different song. It still works.
Totally works.
Totally works. Makes me want to go drive a car really fast right now.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm going to Texas Tuesday. I should whip that out and just plug that in and just
plug in the Milton Babbitt.
I'd turn that 5.5, 6 hour drive into a 4 hour drive in no time. Or a really big freaking ticket.
One or the other.
Or
both. Hey, Vamp, did you take a road trip recently, or was I looking at old Facebook stuff?
No, I think you were looking at old stuff.
Maybe.
I took a road trip to Denver a year ago,
Okay.
like on Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah. It must have been old. It must have been old stuff you were posting, because that was what I was. Oh, I know what it was. I can't think of the guy's name. The guy that dresses nice all the time. You and he took the big
techno guy.
Yeah, you took the big whirlwind trip or whatever. You still in touch with him?
Yeah, I am. He actually just moved from Miami, and he's now in. They gave him his own store. He works at Walgreens, and it's a Walgreens somewhere out in Montana.
Oh, okay.
So he took it.
Do you walk in there and it sounds like?
Yes.
Get them people in, get their shit, and get out. I like that.
Absolutely.
Because if you put this on, they're never leaving.
Right.
It's gonna take forever.
So Vamp, what does your friend? What format does your friend want on the jump drive? Wave, FLAC, MP3. What's his poison?
I don't know, Gators.
Poison.
Generally, those decks will play anything you put into them.
Will they play 4-channel multi-channel FLAC? At 24-bit, 96
they'll
kilohertz?
fucking shit all over it. They will fill a 55-gallon drum of gasoline. That's what they're going to do.
Oh, okay. This is why I'm asking what they want. Do they want Wave? Do they want FLAC? Do they want MP3? 2-channel, 16-bit, 44.1 kilohertz, I assume?
Gators, stereo AIFF. How about that?
AIFF? What do you think I'm running, a Mac here? All right, I can do that. I can do it. I can get you AIFF. Let me down mix it to stereo. Let's see, process.
Oh, wait, whoa.
converter.
You have to down mix it to a Mac.
Well, I have to down mix to stereo.
I see.
And then encode it.
To AIF.
I see.
Well, no, down mix to stereo. Does AIF support multi-channel? It might.
Yes, it does, Gators.
Yeah, but they don't want
yes, it fucking does.
They don't want 4 channels though, so I'll down mix it to stereo.
No, they don't want 4 channels. Nobody wants 4 channels. In fact, take the channel with all the stupid shit noise and just don't mix those at all.
Well, that's all the channel. I mean, what are you talking about?
Do you have a weird shit noise filter?
Yeah.
Do you want a silent file? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what it would be. It'd be a silent file if that's the case.
Gators. I'll totally get them to mix that.
All right, here we go. No, let's save this to a wave, and then I'll downsample it to 44.1 because it's 96.24 right now.
Of course it is, Gators, because people use 96 freaking kilo. Yeah, no.
This is a professionally made transfer off of the master tape that I have because I know people who know people, and I
knows people. There we go.
Well, I had to help them find the tape.
Whatever.
Basically, Milton Babbitt's family had the tape. Milton Babbitt's publishers wanted the tape, and neither of them were talking to one another or were thinking about
Keep this rolling.
And so I had to tell them, hey, you want that tape? Yeah, we want that tape. Hey, do you have that tape? Yeah, we have that tape. Okay, let's make it happen. And let's send me a copy of that. And that's how I ended up with the 4-channel masters of Milton Babbitt's early electronic works.
Good story, Gators.
It pays to look up people in the phone book and call them and talk to 80-year-old guys about, where did you last have that tape?
I was about to say, that only works for 80-year-old people because nobody else has it.
Well, the problem was actually he didn't remember where his tapes were, and I kept calling him and asking him for hints, and he was like, "Well, they're at the studio," the studio being the Columbia Princeton Electronic Music Center, which is now the Columbia University Computer Music Center, and they were like, "We don't have Milton's tapes. What are you talking about?" And it turns out that once I got Milton's kind of daughter-in-law on the phone, she was like, "Oh, we have those tapes." And
right, because who would ever want to lose such a thing?
Right. He lost track of him at some point, but his family kept track of him for him. I just made the mistake of asking for Milton instead of asking the people who picked up the phone for the tapes.
Sounds like
I would lose the shit out of those tapes.
Hey, somebody popped into the chat room and says, "Hey, everybody, get your C words out." And luckily, it's written in pink font, so I assume it's a girl. So I'm thinking about it. There we go. I'm debating.
Hello, boys. Like Monty Python's Bring Out Your Dad, except it's Bring Out Your Cunts.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
By the way, I am breaking out the Strawberry Blonde. So there we go.
Strawberry Blonde.
Yes, the 5-hit brew.
Not to be confused with
the
Cherry Fog.
The cherry shit. Oh, and whoever this is very horny too. Because
God, that's awful.
And I know this person's very horny because they just wrote in the chat room that they're very horny.
Oh God.
In
need
caps,
to drink more of this.
In caps, no. Would you stop drinking that shit, Johnny?
Hey,
just stop.
You know what? Much like Vamp's, remember Vamp had the juice?
Yes.
He opened it. He had to drink it. Same rule
true.
applies to the Cherry Fog. Even if it's better suited for cleaning battery terminals, I opened it. I poured it.
Hey, I got to ask the horny person in the chat room, would you be more apt to listen to this while you're doing the nasty? Or is this the one? Is this the way you go? Just out of curiosity.
Just
curious. Just curious.
Or option 3.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny? The way they just wrote in looks like option 3. It really does. It's a bunch of it's equal sign slashy thing dash first. Oh, the first one. So they're this. There we go.
Well, the first and the third.
First and third. There you go.
That totally works.
So Pink Purple Girl G14. I just named you. Pink Purple Girl G14. And this is a picture of her right here. Here we go. I got a picture of her. There she is. That would be her.
And if Vamp had anything to say to her, it would be,
I will toss a salad.
That would be it.
That would be it.
Of course it would.
At this point, that's the only Vamp button I have assigned.
Oh, that's so good. That's good stuff. Where in the hell's he at?
Who?
I'm here.
Oh, I wasn't sure where that song was, where that sound was coming from.
Johnny's
two glasses.
Oh yeah,
Johnny's 2 glasses down.
And
two
I
to
still
go.
got these 2. Yeah.
2 to go. What could go wrong?
I'm now down to the Modelo and the Molson.
There we go. That sounds awesome. Let's see. Now, whoever it is that says, I'll tickle your balls. I'm so glad I just said that for everybody to be able to clip.
Okay, that was 1 hour, 23 minutes in.
Great.
Just wait, Dune. 10 years from now.
10 years from now.
10 years from now. That's the
right.
isolation.
That's the isolation. There we go.
And you'll have no recollection of that.
That's right. In 10 years from now, this person will probably be, I don't know what, 20? Hello, boys. I'm guessing.
Yep, exactly.
That's exactly it. Because you know what it was? They probably got in there and said, okay, 18, yes, click. Because we all know nobody, because you can't lie on the internet.
No.
Right.
If you read it on the internet, it's got to be.
If you're not 18 and you're trying to click the 18 button, it doesn't even take it. It just doesn't.
No.
It doesn't even click.
No.
That's right. And by the way, I don't like
magic.
I don't know if I like those tickled or not. I don't know if I'm a ball tickle kind of guy. I really don't think I am.
But you know what? I think tickle's the wrong word. I prefer a nice caress.
Okay,
caress is the word you want to use.
This is what Johnny wants. Right here.
Yeah. I mean,
he wants that.
That's a nice ball caress. Right
he doesn't
there.
want this. No.
Well, no, that would be more of a ball bouncing.
That's right.
That's that's not bad, but that's not great. I think what I really don't want is
That's true. That's ball scratching.
that right there is a little ball tickle right there.
Okay, so this person's 18 and in study hall.
Oh.
So.
Oh.
So
okay,
we probably shouldn't be playing a lot of this.
Wait a minute. Study hall? It is Sunday at 7:30 in the evening. Where the fuck is their study hall?
Yeah. They didn't think the lie through. Is what happened. You got to think your lies through a little bit better. You should have said so. You should have said you were 17 in Albuquerque at a Subway.
No, wait.
That would have been awesome.
How many Fs?
That would have been awesome.
How many Fs do you need in your AIF?
Oh, yeah, they said oops now.
Gators, I don't give a shit.
Well, because SoundForge by default saves an AIFF file as .aif, but I can add another F if you need it.
You would, Johnny. One F's just not enough for you, Johnny, is it?
Well, I don't know what the proper... I don't work with AIFF files, so I don't know if that makes a difference or not.
You know what's going to happen, don't you, Johnny?
Yeah?
This guy's going to use this. It's going to go on the internet. It's going to fucking explode. And you're not going. You and I are going to get zero credit for this. Donut.
Well, we have proof, though.
It doesn't matter.
Besides,
when's the last time that mattered?
Here's the thing: if this gets popular, he's going to have to take it up with Shermer because I don't have permission to share this. But
what are the odds that anybody's going to be at this guy's club and go, hey, whoa, that's Milton Babbitt.
You never know.
To the cell phone, Oh wait, Milton Babbitt's no longer with us though, right?
Yeah, he is as dead as they come.
No, but his people are.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, the publisher wanted the tapes, and they put money and effort into professionally transferring these tapes. They don't, and they charge money for. Now here's the funny thing, and you all get a kick out of this because you're all like noise, whatever. Who fucking cares? People do care about this because a few years ago they were celebrating the centennial of his birth with a series of concerts in his honor at Juilliard. And one of the nights of the performances, they actually did a performance of that exact piece, the piece that I play all the time that people laugh at and go, oh, that sounds like AOL dial-up sound or whatever. No, they did a performance of that. And so they had to go to Shermer, the publisher, and rent a copy of that to perform it. And so I reached out to them, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited about this performance. Is it going to be the 4-channel transfer they did? And they go, well, they sent us a stereo CD. We did want to do it in 4-channel. And so I was like, that's not right. They had the 4-channel masters, and I know this, and they should have sent it. And I started reaching out to my contacts, and they're like, well, I don't know what they're doing over there because they shouldn't have sent that CD. We shouldn't even have those in existence anymore. So I actually cleared up the clerical error and got the different departments talking to each other, and they got the 4-channel master over to them. And I drove out to New York for that performance to hear it in its 4-channel glory in a concert hall, even though I have the files myself.
Hey, by the way, the girl in the study hall who may or may not be in the study hall.
Right.
That may or may not be 18.
Yeah.
Says that her mom says that she thinks we're cute.
Oh.
So, we say to that.
Her mom's in study hall? How you doing? This keeps getting better.
Yeah. Well, mom's in study hall with her, making sure she's stuttering.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Mom is probably listening to this.
Now is that Liam's mom? Because
no. Liam's mom is all this.
Oh yeah. Hey, I've met Liam's mom.
Yeah. That's Liam's right there. Totally different.
That's a whole different kind of mom.
Liam's grandma, maybe this.
I've met Liam's grandmom too.
Well, I never thought about that. See, now you just got weird on me.
You need Irish music for Liam's grandmom.
Oh, okay. I've only got 2 channels I can use, so never mind. I've got no Irish channel.
No, you don't have an Irish channel.
I am Irish. I should have an Irish channel.
Yeah.
I am 31% Irish. Did you realize that, Vamp?
I did not know that.
I am Irish. Yes, I am.
Yeah. And he's also in someone's database.
Scandinavian. Irish Scandinavian. little bit of
So
Asian.
I'm not saying directly about you, Dune, but like, is redneck actually like is redneck a nationality?
Could be.
Can one be like 1/3 redneck?
Well, yeah, if you're like born in Oklahoma, I guess.
All right, Vamp.
Right.
I just say,
Oh, by the way, now I'm being asked. Here, I got to bring up a sound effect so I do this right. Okay, so I'm being asked, and here's a quote from the possibly 18-year-old study hall hot mom that thinks we're cute. How big are you?
Yummy.
That's what that's what they said. There we go. Hello, boys. That's right. I'm 6 foot. Johnny's slightly shorter.
Yeah, but
Vamp
the real,
is slightly taller.
I think they're referring to the size of your clock.
Oh, that would be 12 inches. My clock is 12 inches. I can bring my clock in here, but last time I brought my clock and showed it, my 12-inch clock on the air, it got weird.
Not as weird as the time you showed other things.
That's true. That's true. But man, you pull a 12-inch clock out, and I mean, all of a sudden, people are now taking notice of the time.
Right. They become cuckoo clocks, right?
That's right.
Vamp, I sent you a link to your AIF file.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that will be adequate.
Is it veiny? The clock? My clock is I don't know. It depends. Sometimes when the sun comes through the window and diffuses the light.
Depends on its mood.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
It does. If my 12-inch clock is pumped, yeah, it's veiny. If it's pumped full of sunlight coming through the window in the diffusion, yeah, it probably looks a little veiny. Veiny is a weird word, but you know.
Oh, by the way, Vamp, I also am sending you a link.
I like saying diffused though, but I don't know about veiny.
I've sent you 2 links, Vamp.
Is veiny a word?
Yes.
Is that what you say?
Vamp,
Gee, Johnny, you're very veiny today.
Yeah. And speaking of veiny, I got some files that are very veiny, and I've sent them to Vamp. I also sent you the Pink Floyd Metal 5.1. You're welcome.
Beautiful.
Just let me know when you've grabbed those so I can delete them.
Do I need to loan you some space, Johnny?
Well, no, I just need to manage my space properly.
There we go. I like that. Johnny's going to manage his space.
Yes.
Oh, well. Fun stuff. Man, the 5-hit brewing Strawberry Blonde is still good stuff.
Because the problem's not space so much as bandwidth. Because if for example, I share a lot of my large files as torrents. Why? Because my files are 4 gigs in size. And I got people that are like, well, can you just share me a link to the file? I don't do torrents. And it's like, dude, I modified a real deck.
I gotta up the count.
I recorded
because now the boyfriend's here and he's mad. Bye.
If I shared all my files on Dropbox and I sent you all the links and you all downloaded them, Dropbox would start bitching at me that I'm using too much of their bandwidth and block my account for days. And I know this because they've done this to me before. So no, the space won't help me any because they won't let me use it.
Because you're doing the freebie thing, right?
Yeah, because people actually want to download files from my space, and they'll give you all the space you want. But if you actually want people to be able to access that space, then we got a problem. So what use is a terabyte if sharing 4 gig files results in them blocking you for days?
I wasn't sure if that was the case though. If you had to worry about that. I guess you do.
I don't know, but you know what I do have in here? I do have in here.
Let's all join in.
The McDonald's birthday song.
Perfectly happy indeed.
Has anyone had any birthdays the past week?
I'm not sure.
By the way, I'm drunk.
Oh, so we're playing the birthday song.
Just in case.
Yeah, because I'm at that phase where if I see it, I play it. So I saw the McDonald's birthday song. And I recently watched that McDonald's movie, and I gotta say, that Ray Kroc, bit of a dick.
Oh, Johnny, can you stop that for a second? Can you?
Okay.
Okay. You remember that moment we had when we were talking about Australian girl's brother?
Okay.
I just had that moment again.
What moment was that?
You said, that Ray Kroc, and then you paused. And I just thought, he's going to say he's hot. What?
Dude.
I
just like to say for the record, we do not have audio of me saying,
hello, boy.
We have audio of you saying,
hello, boy. But we have audio of this. What the fuck? There. I'm sorry. It just, you had the perfect pause there. It was just.
Why does a pause mean that someone's going to say
I
something
don't know.
gay?
I don't know. See, Vamp.
Shut up!
Yeah, see,
shut up!
Exactly. Because that's what happened to us, and we were talking that one time. So, oh god. Yeah, sorry. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm so glad Vamp picked up the phone for this show.
Not to be confused with with Angel. That
you start out with 8 guys. And then you get 4, and then whatever. Then you get 6 or whatever the heck it is, and so on and so on.
And then you get 5 naked men.
I guess the ones that are left are the ones, So, yummy.
There you go. Poor Angel. Oh well. Okay, so we're now beyond that. Now, there we go. That was pretty wacky.
That makes it all better.
I like that.
Yeah.
See, the thing, and the nice thing is both Dune and Jonny have different wacky sounds. Dune has this one. That's the Dune wacky sound. Jonny has that one.
Yeah, well, mine's actually Liam's, but I steal things, so who cares?
That's true.
That's true.
Jonny steals things. This in.
Yeah.
This is what you missed. This is what you miss.
Yeah, like that.
When you're not
that screen right there, totally stole that from the song.
Every time we try to call you, that's what you miss.
Yeah.
Vamp.
This is why Vamp.
If that is your real name.
This is why you should always take our calls.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
No, Vamp. Did you get those links? Did you get the links?
Yeah, I got those links, Gators.
Yeah.
How big are these files?
Not that big. I mean, one is let me look at those files for a moment here. Well, one of the files that I didn't send you is 5 megs, but that doesn't help you any because I didn't send you that file. So let's actually find the files I did send you. Okay.
4 gigabytes?
Well,
that's Gators.
That's the Pink Floyd Metal file.
My God.
It's Pink Floyd Metal in 5.1. Now, part of the reason that that's so big is because it's a hybrid DVD audio video. So if you have a DVD audio player, you're going to get that in high-res 24-bit 96 kilohertz. But for people that are not cool, like you, that just have a standard DVD player, it's got backwards compatibility with a DTS stream.
Gators, I know you think you sounded cool, like what you just said, but nobody fucking cares.
All right, would you prefer a 28 meg file of sound effects from the Sid and Marty Krofft Funhouse?
No, Gators. I would rather fill a 55-gallon drum full of gasoline.
That's
okay,
right.
All right.
Much like
But
this.
mind you asked me to send you Pink Floyd Metal in 5.1, and that is the way I formatted it. What would you prefer? Because a stereo down mix is going to defeat the whole purpose of this.
Yes, Gators. No, I'm actually going to plug in 5 things, and I'm going to use my mixer. First, I'm going to take apart this fucked up ISO file.
Would you
position
prefer me
each audio track separately?
Would you? Do you know how to rip that?
Yes, Gators. I know what I'm doing.
Here's the thing, because my thought was you would burn a disc and have a 5.1 surround system and just play the disc. I thought that'd be easy. But if you want files, I could just send you files. I could send you like 6 mono files that you could properly route.
I mean, I could just take them apart.
All right.
That's
But
easy.
here's the thing, though. You're probably going to just grab the DTS stream. If you really want files, you want a obscure program called DVDA Extractor that.
Yes, Gators. It goes from DVD. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean, if you want the raw files, I'll send you the raw files. I have the raw files.
All right, Gators. I'm already downloading it.
All right. And the Milton Babbitt one is 111.5 megs.
I was playing that music in the background to make it work faster.
Yeah.
That's what I figured it would do.
You know.
Now, by the way, does this song actually have a name? I mean, is that just a...
Yeah.
It's called Vamp's favorite song.
No, it's called Sandstorm by a guy named Darude.
You're right.
Wait.
You're absolutely correct.
You know that?
He knows that. He knows that.
Oh, okay, I'm impressed. I'll say it. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Now bring up another song. Let's see what he can do.
Well, I think what the whole thing was, this was the song kind of started it all, wasn't it? Or one of the early ones.
All right, you know what? I got one.
It was an early trance track, yeah.
Hey, dude, I got the next
working
one.
on the... Okay, I'll let you get to the next one. Okay. Okay, that's dubstep, though, isn't it?
The same difference.
Gators, I have no idea what that is.
That's what happens when you take the Gators and throw it into Wub Machine.
Wow.
There you go. I think that's just as good as the
Yeah.
other songs.
That's pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
that's what we call a hot mess, Gator.
That's I like that. That's pretty good.
You know what the problem with drinking 5 beers in one show is?
What's that?
It's I gotta pee.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Now it got real.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
There we go. Now, here's one that you haven't seen before. This was I think this was actually a remix that somebody did of my song. I think Warhawk did this one. I think you'll like this one here. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
It's pretty classy.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Not enough, boom in there though. What the fuck? I think he's got the right idea. He just got to get like this one here is called Random White Dude.
Random white dude?
Random white guy. Lots of slapping going on with this random white dude. Well, boy, YouTube's gonna have a field day with this show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll be blocked in...
They're just gonna block the whole thing.
They blocked at least 20 countries.
Yeah.
Can you see it? The worst is over.
Yeah, that sounds like something they'd play at a club.
Yeah.
It still kills me that those clubs actually exist where people actually go and just stand and listen to a guy play music. That's just...
Well, no. I stand.
Oh,
while
okay.
everyone around me doesn't stand.
They're doing that jump up and down thing.
They're doing the jump up and down. I'm doing the slight head
That's
bob.
right. You actually went to one, didn't you?
Yeah.
You were there.
I was there, and it was not fun.
Did you get to go behind the scenes, though?
No. Vamp did not take me behind the scenes. He went behind the scenes and left me out on the dance floor to look like a sore thumb.
Oh, man. You didn't take Jonny up there so he could see the goods?
No, sorry, Gators. I mean, he watched me get on stage, but
I watched him get on stage while I stood in the middle of a crowd of people jumping and just kind of like, yeah, this is music. Apparently,
was there
Gators? You were looking so awkward off the stage that I figured on the stage would like be even worse.
But you weren't on the stage. You were like to the side of the stage, away from the crowd. And I think I was the only person on the dance floor with a receding hairline.
Are you saying you stood out just a little bit, possibly?
Just a tad. As in, Vamp looked out and was like, "Oh my god!"
It still would have been fun, though. The best part that you were probably the only sober person there. Well, other than Vamp.
Well, yeah, I was thinking of getting a beer, but then I realized that would probably be the most overpriced beer I ever had in my life.
Oh, Vamp would have bought you one.
Without a doubt.
He would have bought you one. So how long do these things last, Vamp? Like typically, what time do they start? What time do they end?
Oh, hours.
But I mean, is it like 11 o'clock kind of thing?
No, I'd say like 9 to 2.
Okay. And same DJ, or do they shift out?
No, they shift out about every 2 hours.
Okay. Same equipment, or they got their own stuff?
It depends on the act.
Okay. The act, I like the way you class that up. That's awesome.
I do what I can.
Because I have to wonder, because that's probably a fairly cutthroat business, club DJs.
Oh, God, yeah.
I'm guessing that half of their job is to make other ones look bad so they don't get hired, I guess. Or so, I don't know. I'm guessing it's probably pretty ugly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
not to mention, I'm guessing it would be very easy to do something that would sound like something somebody else did, and then said somebody else off and whatever. I did see one thing. I'm trying to think where it was. It was like the original guys from, I forgot what rap group it was, really old school stuff, but they actually had a school to teach the record mixing thing. And it was like a whole classroom full of these dual turntable mixing consoles.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. And of course, and the best, and the one part I liked the best is that when you walked in, there was a huge sign when you walked through the door to get into the place that said, no food or drinks. And I'm thinking, well, that makes total sense, until I noticed that inside they have their own little concession stand. So, yeah. So at first what I thought was to save the equipment actually was, we're selling you our shit, don't bring yours in, is what that actually was. So
right.
But that was I can't think of who that was, but it was pretty cool. That I don't know if that actually is still around or not, but that would be fun to go to.
Yeah, well, going back, if you're going to go back to old school like that, I mean, K-Tel is a great source of. I got this great K-Tel compilation called Breakdance.
There we go. Did I say Little Lip or what? LLIP? What was that?
Little Lep. Well, it shows a picture of a wall with some graffiti on it, and I guess that's someone's tag. It's also got Fresh and Chill and all kinds of tags.
All the good songs, or all the good things you would say.
That's just the
Sains,
artwork.
The Sains, Fresh and Chill.
But it comes with a poster with all your favorite breakdancing moves.
Well, this is great. So you can use you yourself. Let me click on that so we can see that.
You yourself could look at this poster.
We got electric boogie, moonwalking, top rocking, footwork, and head spin.
Oh yeah,
yeah. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? One of these days I'll have to tell a story about how I dislocated my shoulder trying to break dance, but that's for a different time.
It's got Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Twilight 22, Freeze, this BT and the City Slickers, Daz Band, 10 Speed, Alex and the City Crew. Wow, most of side 2 is Alex and the City Crew. And
did you say BT?
BT and the City Slickers.
I didn't get anything on that.
I don't know, but it's on K-Tel. It's called Breakdance, and it comes with a poster. So of course I had to have it. When Seth told me, "Hey, I found this great breakdance record on K-Tel," I'm like, what's the first eBay auction I can find for a copy of this? It's got to have the poster.
You had to have it.
I had to have it.
You had to have it.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. It's a classic K-Tel compilation right there.
So I get BT and this. I got to look now. This is going to kill me. BT and the.
Well, that's the only one you didn't hear of?
Well, I couldn't find it on Apple.
Oh, I see. And another great kind of. I found a great album, double LP, 98.7 Kiss FM.
That's not it. That is not BT and the City Slickers.
Pettybones Mixmasters.
Pretty sure that's not it. This could be it. Okay, that song.
Oh yeah, that would. Which song is that? Is that Rocket?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the song that's on the record. So
okay.
Yeah.
So there you go. I can piss you two off yet again.
Another empty glass.
Holy crap! Are you gonna be okay? Now, how you had wings and beer now?
Yeah, well, I only had one beer with my wings, and I've finished 3.5 of these beers, and I still got this much cherry
No,
fog.
you don't need to clean the battery, so you can put that one away.
Oh, God, still not drunk enough.
Why would you? Why? Why?
I poured it. I have to drink it.
Oh, you don't. I don't want you getting sick on my behalf.
Come on, Vamp, back me up here. If you pour a beverage, you finish the beverage, right?
Okay. Yes, unless you're going to puke. That's the caveat, Gators.
Well, I'm not anywhere near puking yet, so I have to.
Okay.
Or caviar, either one.
Because remember, Vamp, you did finish the bottle of juice that time, so you know the rule stands.
That's true.
That's true. And that happened after the show, but luckily tape was still rolling, so we could share that with everyone multiple times.
Right.
You know what we should do?
I was just thinking how peaceful of a show this has been. We actually, before the show started, we thought it was going to be a non-peaceful show. We thought it was going to be Dune doing a lot of... What the fuck? We thought it was going to be a lot of that, but it really wasn't.
But Addie's been a no-show.
Or a lot of this.
Well, we were afraid that Addie has taken to...
I don't think we were afraid.
Well, no, but... Well, here's the thing. When Addie finds a button...
Even though if a button he thinks is a button, that's the funny thing.
Well, he thinks that he's really pissed you... Well, he has pissed you off.
Well, he's pissed me off because he's just a dick.
Well, yeah, but
the whole thing is, and I'm being nice because I think of all the horrible things that he's sent me and you via text over the years.
Oh yeah.
That I'd be more than happy to blow out to the rest of the world.
I may or may not know what Addie's penis looks like. Yeah.
Well, you know.
There's no proof those are actually his penis.
No, but they came from him. There's proof. There's plenty of proof of that.
Yeah, but that was like 3 phones ago, so I don't have those pictures anymore.
Oh, fucking gross, Gators.
No, I deleted them, and even if I wanted to try to undelete them, that was 3 or 4 phones ago. Hey, but it was okay because Addie declared the rule is it's okay to send dick pics if you tag them with LOL no homo. And he tried
I am sure that if we were sure to tell everybody.
No, Gators.
As someone on the receiving end of these, I have to say no. No, I have to say on the receiving end of LOL no homo dick pics, that does not make it okay. And I actually do wonder about Addie sometimes.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. I believe that the no homo thing is exactly what makes it gay.
Yeah.
I would agree. I would agree. And I think most gay people would too.
And it was funny as a joke, but it was not funny in practice.
Yeah, especially if you have your phone laying straight up, which is what happened to me when he was sending me crap. Yeah, I learned.
Right.
Yeah, I used to keep my phone turned over at work, so in case I needed to see it, and I happened to walk back. I walked back into the office one time, and I'm greeted by an Addie picture at work.
Was it of Addie or was it of some chick he was checking out?
Oh yeah, it was one of his many. I think he was in an airport somewhere taking upskirt pictures like he does.
Oh God!
Yeah, that's what I was greeted to. So I was thinking, well, no, I can. And I think I even mentioned, I said, please do not send me these things, because of the. And of course, it didn't stop because if you use the word please, in his world that means do extra.
Now here's the thing:
what that means.
If you very rudely tell him stop that, he'll be like, well, dude, if you just ask me nicely. But here you've asked him nicely.
No, I've tried nicely. Nice doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice doesn't. Oh no, nice does not work.
You know what we need to do though? We need to. There's been a long-standing tradition for a long time that we've been disregarding for years now, and we also need to somehow make this disappear.
No, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be puke, 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 puke.
Dude, I'm a professional. And I'm 4.5 beers in now, so
oh my
Vamp,
God.
Vamp, you got a Red Bull. You got a Red Bull.
No good can come.
Vamp needs to grab a Red Bull, and I know he's got Red Bull because there's 3 things.
Hang on.
There's 3 things he buys, and that's Red Bull, cigarettes, and Cheez-Its. And you can't chug cigarettes or Cheez-Its. But dude,
watch me.
Dune, do you got a beer nearby that's more than half full?
Yes, I do. This one's still 3/4 full.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know what that means.
I know it. Does it mean this?
It means this.
There's a different sort of noise.
What the hell is this?
It's
What the hell is this? This is not what I thought it was.
This is me saying mute.
I'm a little tired.
This is not the. This is.
Dude, why is this still happening?
This is not the chug I was looking for.
Why is this still happening?
That's not the chug.
Oh, that was scary.
Okay, all right.
Oh, is this it? It's got the right start. I'm guessing you have it ready, don't you?
I do.
Okay, I'll turn this off.
Well, this is a time-honored tradition that we have here on No Holds Barred Radio Network that we've been neglecting for way too long.
Yes.
And we also must make the last ever cherry fog in the world disappear.
Oh my God, Jonny, you did.
Thank God.
You know, it's only the
Dude,
alcohol.
it's gonna be
gone.
gone.
It's only the alcohol, and that's keeping you from
Close
dying.
your eyes, brace yourself. It'll be over soon.
Okay.
I say with music behind me. That's the first peak.
There you go.
Do I have reverb on this? I should have reverb on this. If I turn knobs, I might be able to make reverb happen. I don't have reverb.
There's no reverb. Yeah, you're turning knobs. Don't. Yeah.
Those knobs sometimes make reverb happen.
Sometimes you gotta push buttons.
Okay, that's the reverb knob. Okay, I found the reverb knob, but it folds. Okay, here we go.
But it only reverbs to your ears, but don't matter.
3. Oh, that sucks. 2.
1. Who knows?
John motherfuckers! Oh, that's awful. Oh, God. Yeah, at least you didn't have to chug the cherry fog.
No. Wow.
We've been missing that.
That still doesn't work.
So Van, Pep, do you still do chugs in your show by any chance? How long has it been since you've done a chug on your show?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, we've been, you know what? We've been neglecting our roots.
Yes.
Johnny's getting back to basics.
Getting back to basics.
Johnny's getting back to basics. There we go. Now we're back to more even kill. Actually, we're getting back to probably I need to shut that off.
All right. So I drank a Modelo with wings.
Mm-hmm.
I poured out 4 beers and a cherry fog, which I've drank. Basically, I got this left, and I've emptied 6 beers. And it's not even 8.
And I can't find the...
Oh.
There it is. Sorry, I had to spool over to get the right fader on that one. You've had a lot of beer, Jonny.
I have.
And it's Sunday.
But
tomorrow there's no trains for you.
No trains,
no trains, no work.
Just my wife's birthday.
Really?
Really?
Awesome.
Yeah.
So for your wife's birthday, you got her the gift of a hangover.
I was thinking of like making pancakes, but I don't have milk and I can't drive to the store.
Oh, she can drive you there. I think do you know what? That would be even better. If she drives you to the store, if she flies but you buy, and you have to go in and get it. Where's the fucking milk? That'd be great.
No, I'm taking her to Red Robin.
Okay. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, she likes Red Robin.
Okay,
so
you're gonna splurge. You're gonna get the Tower of Onion rings.
Oh yeah, because if you join the Red Robin Club, which she joined it, so our card is in her name. They give you a free burger the month of your birthday. So I only got to pay for my burger.
You can afford the $14 Tower of Onion rings that way.
Right, because her burger's free.
Yeah, and I've always wondered, is that a specific job, sorting those damn things? Somebody somewhere has to figure that shit, the logistics of that out.
Someone's got. Well, whoever's stacking the onion rings, maybe that's an intern job.
It
to
could
stack
be.
them.
It could be.
Because they probably got a basket of onion rings, and you just kind of go by size and stack them up.
Maybe. We're probably writing way too much into this.
I don't know. If anyone out there listening
works at Red Robin, we'd like to know.
You can call in and
is
extend
the
the show
onion
by
ring
15
stacking?
minutes.
Is the onion ring stacking job? Is that entry level, or is that something you have to work up to? I'm curious.
Is that
I'm
a
curious.
promotion? Is there a promotion
Because you don't want.
involved in
Because
that?
if you screw that up, you no longer have a tower of onion rings.
You just have onion
just
rings.
a bunch of fucked up onion rings.
Which no one has a problem with.
Well, you don't have a problem now.
Hey, if they're not-
Right now, they can have those stacked backwards, and you wouldn't care.
Hey, they're still delicious.
The upside down pyramid onion rings, Johnny's going like, this is for me.
Here's the problem with the stack of onion rings. The problem with stack of onion rings is that you got one stack, and when you order starters, you order one starter to share amongst you and your significant other.
Right.
Which means that you have to keep the same pace as your significant other. So, I take that onion ring, I pop it in my mouth, it's gone. I have to wait till she's finished doing her bite, chew, swallow, bite, chew, before I could take another onion ring.
I don't know if there's a rule about that.
In my mind, there is.
I think you made that up.
I think you know what it is. Johnny just went puff puff give on us.
Well, here's
that's what he did.
No, I don't want to go. You puff, you give. Everyone gets an equal amount. Here's the thing. I grew up with 3 siblings. We were all very particular about making sure that everything was distributed equally among us.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
If Dad was going to try to take the bag of peanuts and hand us each a handful, oh, hell no.
I got you.
I ain't getting 19 and he's getting 21. You giving us each the same amount of peanuts.
That's right. Well, listen, 30 seconds left. What do we got going tomorrow?
Well, what do we got going tomorrow? We got my wife's birthday going tomorrow. That's what we got going tomorrow. I got no co-host for the fader that's down, but I have no co-host lined up for.
Insert title here.
But there may or may not be a show. I don't know.
We'll figure this out. We'll figure
this out when I'm hungover
But
tomorrow
Vamp will
morning.
be here Tuesday. The other guys will be here Saturday. Dune
Twitter
will be back
Johnny
Saturday.
Gators for further announcements about
something
tomorrow's
like
show.
that. Vamp, thanks for calling in, man. Wait, we called you.
No, you mean answering the phone?
That's right.
Hey, Vamp, you available to fill in as a co-host tomorrow?
I doubt it.
Oh, come on. It's a holiday. You
Come
can't
on,
have a
Vamp.
client on a holiday.
Come on, Vamp. Do it.
You got to totally fill in with me.
Do it.
8 to 10. 8 to 10. It's only a 2-hour show. You're what? Mountain time? He's mountain time,
Yeah,
right?
Mountain time.
Vamp.
All right, so
listen.
6 to 8. 6 to 8.
Vamp, if you don't help, the terrorists win.
Yeah.
Oh,
6
that's
to
what
8
it is.
tomorrow.
You're going to play the T card on me. I got it.
Tomorrow 6 to 8, what are you doing? Your time zone. 6 to 8.
Let's see. Let me load my calendar.
Come on,
All
Vamp.
right.
Tomorrow, all you do, you hit the button.
This is the longest pause between
yeah.
your 2 sound files ever.
You hit the button. There you go. Oh, wait. This is Vamp we're talking about. There's like 5 of them.
Dad's remix version.
That's right.
You got the turkey?
That's right. Okay, we'll fix this in post. Take care, people. Hey, you guys stay out of trouble. Johnny, please don't puke.
Don't worry.
Yeah, please don't puke, John.
I could put
That's
away
right.
12 of these.
All right. Take care.
Game over, man.
I'm glad that's over.
Man, that was awful.
Boy, I know. You know what I hated most? What? Everything stuck.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
Let's blow this joint.
It's time
Here
to blast
goes
off
Russell
the
Beer.
dreamland.
Don't go away mad. Just go away.
Let's call it a day. Everybody, go home.
Good night, lady.
See you later, alligator.
Go in peace, sin no more. I'm out of here.
Now, run along and play with your little
Didn't quite
toy.
take this through.
Oh, it just gets worse and worse.
Please
Oh,
come
this could only turn out well.
Oh, yeah. Check that out. 5 empty glasses.
Wow.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Hey, Vamp, what'd you find out about your schedule?
Oh, he said yes. He said yes. He's gone.
Tape will self-destruct in 5
Okay.
seconds.
Did he really say yes, or are you just saying that?
I'm saying that.
Good night.
Wait, shoot the radio.
Take care. I blame the beer.